Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Kaylana, the Blessed Driver here, and I am live this evening, and it's about 9 o'clock. And so I'm going to talk with you guys because this is a live video. And so I'm going to talk with you guys about a link that someone just sent me in the group. Thank you so much, Tara. Bless you. And I didn't even know this, and I'm so grateful that she sent this because I would have never thought that this would have happened. So this was actually on CNBC. This is on the news all over the internet, and I am just blown away. And I also think that a lot of this stuff that has been exposed in regards to Instacart, withholding our tips and overcharging users, it's also due to a lot of tweeting, exposure, partial, maybe the strike and stuff like that. But okay, so this is a live video, and so once you guys get on here, just let me know that you're on. Okay, I have the article here, and it's from CNBC.com, and I'm going to make sure that I leave the link down below so that way you guys can take a look at it and read it for yourself, because I was kind of shocked. So if you guys just joined me, hello, how you doing? I'm going to read this article, and I know it might be a bit long, but I have to read this to you guys because I am just like excited. I'm excited, guys. So if you guys just joined me, how you doing? Once again, if you just joined in, I'm going to talk with you guys. Hi, Christy. How you doing? Hi, Christy. Okay, so hi, Lizette. Hi, Abel Cash. What's up, Abel? How you doing? Julie, what's up? I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited because, once again, I want to thank Tara. Hi, Winter. How you doing? Tara just sent me a link in the group in Instacart Shoppers United. She sent me a link to everybody in the group. Hi, Kyle. How you doing? And I'm excited. So basically, guys, this is on CNBC, and I'm going to read this to you. And you guys are more than welcome to look at the link as well, because I'm going to leave it in the description box below. I'm going to try to summarize it up a little bit. Okay, so, it says here, Instacart discovers a bug that withheld tips from shoppers and overcharged users. Hi, Marutz. How you doing? Martinez, how you doing? Okay, it says Instacart has discovered a bug in its checkout flow that affected some of its users' ability to waive service fees and some shoppers' ability to receive tips. Instacart is increasingly being seen as big chain grocers answer to Amazon and Whole Foods threat, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip to that part. So it says, in a blog post, the company says the bug was related to product updates made at the end of 2017 and fixed this week. So that's what they're saying. They're saying allegedly that that the bug was related to product updates. So I guess they're saying the product updates. It's either one of two things. And if you guys know about UX and UI design, when it comes to designing apps, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so obviously that there was an issue with the POS data feed. This is not from the site. This is from like what I'm taking from it. And I guess when they updated it, there's some kind of a glitch. Now, they can take money from you or whatever, but it seems like whatever had happened, it affected us getting tips, and it also overcharged people. So this is what they're saying. So I'm just trying to break it down to you guys so you guys can understand. Now, this is kind of strange to me because there are other apps out there that are similar to Instacarts and stuff like that, and so I haven't heard any issues about this, but this is technology, so who's to say if this is the truth or this is not the truth, but I'm going to go into that later. So it's saying it's a rare slip up at one of the most prominent unicorn companies in tech at a time when it's getting ready to battle Amazon in the grocery delivery space. That ain't going to happen. They're not going to beat Amazon. Nah. Instacart is increasingly being seen as big chain grocers answer to the Amazon and Whole Foods threat. The company has partnered with 6 of the top grocers in North America and just raised a fresh round of funding that values the company at $4.2 billion. So Instacart is worth $4.2 billion, guys. Okay, so I'm going to talk more about this later, so just give me a second here. This mistake may raise questions about whether Instacart has the technology or ability to compete with the behemoth like Amazon at this level. So if you guys know what behemoth is, it means large, grand, prideful, basically. In the blog post, Instacart founder, CEO Apurva Mehta apologizes and says the company takes any issues like this very seriously and we are rectifying it. And it says He says payments will be issued to all shoppers who were impacted by the bugs, and refunds will be issued to customers who were charged service fees incorrectly. Okay, so I want to get to this, guys, because there's like a little video. But once again, guys, if you guys just joined in, this is on CNBC.com, and I'm going to leave the link below. You guys can check it out. This was just released today. Okay, so let me tell you guys what happened to me. Because I'm an Instacart shopper. I'm a full service shopper. I ordered from the company for the first time once last year, and it was like around March, I think, or maybe April or so. I had ordered some groceries, and long story short, my first time ordering, like I said, and so I noticed that because like there were some items that were buy one get one free at Publix, and so I would notice that the girl that was shopping for me, it was like she was scanning stuff. I'm thinking, okay, I never ordered that, right? And so so she would swap stuff out. And it wasn't until the end she checked out, because I was asking her questions, and so she basically she checked out without even talking to me. So anyway, checked out. I get my groceries. She leaves, and so once I look at my stuff, there are items that I never even ordered. Like there were items that I had never even asked for, and stuff that was BOGO. It looked like she was charging me for stuff and kept some of it. I'm not saying she did that, but it was like, why would I need 3 of the same item when it makes sense for me to get one? So it was basically she put on extra stuff in my cart. So Instacart charged me like $100-something, so I had to dispute it with my bank. Long story short, my bank had to give me a credit, and they had to dispute the issue with Instacart. And so I had to contact Instacart, and they basically acted like they didn't want to give me my money back. And so it was a big mess for months. Okay, so I don't know, because at this time I was with PNC Bank. So at this time, guys, you know, it caused some problems, and so they basically gave me a partial of my refund back, because they only owed me like a block of money. It wasn't like $100, but it was like probably like so much of that, right? And so long story short, for some reason my bank decided to I guess cancel my dispute, and then it overdrew my account, and next thing you know, like my account ends up being closed, because I guess I couldn't get caught back up because of what they were charging me. Alejandra said they sure do. So it was like they basically, Instacart messed up my account. Now, it wasn't their fault as far as the bank, because I think the bank has some weird ways of how they handle disputes, but it was wrong for them, because I disputed that, and the girl who shopped for me, because she's also an Instacart shopper, she shopped for me, and she sent me a message on it was on GroupMe, I think, and she was like, well, why did you know, because like after I rated her, I mean, you know, I was still kind enough to at least give her a 4 instead of a 5. I could have gave her a 1, and I should have, but I didn't. I was just trying to be nice. And so she got upset with me, sending me all kind of crazy messages. And so that's what happened to me. And so they overcharged me a certain amount, okay? And so and then it messed up my checking account. And so now I got to fix this. And so it's been a mess, y'all, because of what she did, right? And so I'm looking at this, and I was looking at an article about a week ago, and it was saying, it was from Fast Company, and I'm also going to leave a link down here below once the video gets done. It was from Fast Company, and they're saying that Instacart is the unicorn of grocery delivery, and I think it's cute how they put it. It's nothing wrong with that, right? Because I'm not going to get on here and bash anybody, but I'm just talking about what's happening to everybody right now. And so as you guys probably know, that there is a lawsuit going on, and it's been settled and stuff like that, and some of us are going to get a lump sum of money because of this issue. And I think that I want to assume that part of the lawsuit is going to include what they owe us. Now, I think that they're going to end up owing us more money, because too many customers have said that they have tipped Instacart shoppers on the app, and the shoppers never got it. Now, as I always say, it could be 2 sides to every story. So the customer could either be making this up and they really didn't tip, or they really did tip and it didn't show up, okay? And so I've actually been through this before. I did a video about this before, you guys, and you guys have seen it, that I was at a customer's house, and I've delivered to her plenty of times before, and she asked me, did I receive a tip she gave me the week before, because she ordered the same thing the week before, and I told her, no, I didn't get the tip, and she literally wanted me to stay with her and watch her on her phone and tip me. And so when she tried to do so, once she clicked on waive service fee to tip me, the screen disappeared. I'm not joking. I was looking at it. It disappeared and went blank, and went back to the main screen for for the customer's account. So I'm like, that's crazy. And so she's like, wait a minute. And so she was going off and stuff. And she's like, no, they can't tell me what to do with my money. So where's my money going? So they kept some of her money, right? And so it was crazy. So I'm looking at this, you guys, and I cannot believe that this has been on CNBC. And I'm kind of giggling on the inside because I was looking on Twitter because there's another Instacart shopper that informed me that there's another shopper. He's so fun. I'm not gonna name his name, but he's been on Twitter and he was tweeting his butt off just about this issue about stealing tips. He was tweeting the FBI, and I'm sure you guys probably know who he is. He was tweeting the FBI, and he was tweeting Publix, and he was tweeting just all kind of news media. It was so funny. I mean, it's funny, but it wasn't funny, you know. And so it was like, so what I'm thinking to myself, okay, so how did this leak to CNBC? Somebody just said, how would you know if they owe you money? Somebody else just said, I got to go back to my other screen because I'm on my laptop and I'm on my phone. Sorry, guys. Somebody just said, just got an email in regards to this a few minutes ago from Instacart. Okay, so I haven't gotten it yet, but I think that somebody probably sent this to the media. And not only that, that there's people that have been tweeting, you know, they've been, you know, just making a big fuss about it. And I agree. And I think that even some of the money that we have received from the lawsuit, or that's going to be dispersed to us once it's been complete from the courts and stuff, it's just only a small fraction of it. Okay. And so guys, you guys have got to read this article. And so right below it, there's a video from Apurva Mehta, the CEO of Instacart. It says, Instacart CEO says Amazon Whole Foods deal is a turning point. And so I think he's still looking at this from a business standpoint, which it is, but he's still not really talking so much about us. Now, someone just said here in the chat, they state will be, I'm sorry, you might have to reword that. It says they state will get accounting and pay in the next week or so if it's affected. I'm sorry, you made to reword that. Somebody said, but how would you know if they owe you money? They'll send you an email or something like that. And also, if you, from last year or the year before, from like, I think 2016 or 2015 up until a part of 2017, they owed us like some money. And so they sent out a letter from the attorneys. Like the attorney sent out a letter last year. And so you'll know then, but they'll send it to you, Alejandra. Okay, so you'll know then. So I am just waiting to see how much they owe me. I can only imagine. And so back to what I was saying about them getting them being worth $4.2 billion. So if Instacart is worth $4.2 billion, and that is a lot of money, and that's very good, you know. And I do believe that they're getting ready to go public. Who knows? But I think so. And so my question is, if they are worth that much money, then why are our rates dropping? And, you know, because as I've said in my previous videos, if you guys really pay attention to grocery delivery companies, even some of the local ones, you'll see that they all charge a service fee. At least I would say about 90, maybe 80 to 90% of them. And that's how they make their money, really. And also they charge like a certain percentage over what the total of your grocery bill would be. So that's really how they make money. And so Instacart will probably lose a portion of their, you know, of their earnings or whatever, whenever customers waive the service fee and they give us a tip. But the CEO of Instacart said that we are relying too much on tips and they don't want us to do that. So basically he's trying to tell us what we can and can't earn, and you can't do that. And so I think this is good that they've finally been exposed, you know. And so, and also you got to think about customers being overcharged for items. Now that's scary because I think they'll only get like a certain percentage from each store. Somebody just said corporate greed is the answer. I agree with you. I agree with you. And so, you know, out of that 4.2 billion, of course, that was raised from, you know, people that, you know, angel investors and stuff like that. But out of the portion of that money, you know, of course, they have to pay for marketing and advertising. I mean, there's so much, you know, they have to also pay for the programmers and, you know, the technology, like the whole tech portion of it. They're also paying these companies that they outsource with for the customer service. So anytime that we call into the call centers, that's who we're talking to. They have to pay them. And I know that they, you know, make money and stuff like that, but I also know that they're losing a certain part of it. However, if the company's worth billions, I'm not talking about millions, y'all, but billions of dollars, you know, I think that even if customers do waive the service fee, that still shouldn't impact us at all. At least not like that, because they still make good money because they get a percentage off of each sale that they make from the grocery stores. Someone just said, sorry, I received the same email also. Full service shoppers here in Tampa since October. Okay. Thanks, Lila. So, anyway, so, like I was saying, but you know, I'm just kind of I'm not gonna say appalled, but you know, I'm just like, wow, how did this get to CNBC? I think a shopper probably did it, because you know, either a shopper did it or a customer probably alerted them, and you know, to the news. And you guys pay attention to like when I'm saying stuff in my videos, because I said, you know, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they get exposed, you know. And I'll also be saying, you know, the media is like probably like the worst weapon a company can ever face, especially when they've been exposed to something they had no business doing. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think this is a good thing, and I also think this is a turning point for us, hopefully. And even that the people who are, you know, the CEOs and you know, the people high up in Instacart are going to probably learn from this, and I'm hoping that they do. I'm hoping that they do, you know, because that's bad. And so they're going to credit all the people that they owe back money. They're going to credit us money. And so, like, I haven't gotten the email. Well, I probably have. Somebody said they've gotten a message. Now, did you guys get an email, or did you guys get a message through your app? Because I have not gotten that yet. Someone just said, I received the same. Someone just said, notice delivery rates dropping recently here in my zone. Yeah. Somebody said email and message to the app. Now, did they just send this? Like, did they just send this a few minutes ago? Because I haven't gotten my email. I haven't gotten it in the email. And someone just said, no, they won't learn. They will keep dropping delivery rates. Somebody just said, I just got both. Okay, so I haven't got mine yet. So I guess that's weird, because I had got off not too long ago. I don't know. I guess it depends on your phone and stuff like that. But I'm just reading people's comments. Somebody said today I got at 6 p.m. Boston. So Boston, I think I'm on the East Coast too. Someone just said I haven't gotten an email. Abel said class action suit usually doesn't pay that much. Only the lawyers make good money. Yeah, that's true. But you know, they owe me like a lot. They owe me like $569 or something like that. They owe me a lot of money. They've taken a lot of money from me. And someone said, I used to work for Kroger in Georgia, and the way paying employees based on race, and years later, I got $5 in the mail. I'm sorry, Abel. I'm sorry that happened to you. But yeah, guys, so you guys have heard it from me. Once again, I'm not going to be here long because I have to eat my dinner, and I'm hungry. And from CNBC, I'm going to leave the link down here below. And there's another link from Fast Company about them earning, and I meant to do this before and I didn't do it, about them earning another $200 million from investors. And that's a lot of money. Somebody said, enjoy your supper. Yeah, I have like these little vegan, these little vegan things I got from the store. But so I want to know you guys' thoughts. Now, do you think that this is going to change? Like, do you guys think that this is going to actually improve our pay? Do you guys think that, or you know, things are going to change for the better, or think that things are going to stay the same? Somebody just said full service shop in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, September 2017. They also said that hourly rate was no longer in zones, and does not mean if we don't get an. I'm sorry, I can't read that. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Someone just said I got both, but I'm a shopper and a customer. The email was as a customer when I removed the service fee, but I still charged it. Someone else just said, my card arrives tomorrow and I'm already getting nervous. Don't be nervous. It's just the nature of the beast. You know, you'll get used to it. But I actually heard that there are some customers that told me this the past couple of weeks, that they waived. Actually, I have it on my phone. Like, I have it, like, if I log into the shopper app, whenever customers put comments in there, somebody said that a customer I tried to waive the service fee, but I was still charged for it. And so I'm wondering to myself, what kind of bug is that, if it's a bug at all, you know? And so it's taken them like, what, 2 or 3 years for them to finally admit, oh yeah, we have a bug here, we finally see it. And I understand technology happens, things happen and stuff like that, guys. And so I understand, like, I get it, you know, and it could be a bug, but I don't know, something ain't sitting right with me, y'all. Someone just said, I'm doing tomorrow my first 12-hour shift. Wish me luck because I'm tired of food deliveries. But this seems to happen to almost all app-based gigs. That's true. Someone just said, I was rooked by Uber. I joined and they lowered the rate at the same time, downhill from there. Someone said, yeah, it's a bug in their pants. But yeah, guys, so you guys have heard it from me. I hope you guys read the article. And basically, I just read it, you know, but you can also look at the video because there's a video underneath it. And so I'm wondering if it's all over the internet, because I'm going to do that. I wish I can share my screen. So I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's all over the internet. It's on CNBC. It's on Recode. It's on Gizmodo. It's everywhere. It's all, like, if you Google Instacart tips. Wow, it's bad. That sucks. So yeah, guys, I hope this helps you. And I know some of you guys are new to Instacart. I know some of you guys are like, oh, I'm nervous, like what's going to happen? But you just guys have to maybe just ride up the storm until you find something else. You know, somebody said I received the email at 5:14 today. You know what? I didn't even get it. That's weird. And maybe because I was working, but normally I would still get my messages. Someone just said, I waived the service fee myself as a customer and it still charged me. It's not a coincidence. Someone said, I've learned to take the good with the bad. But you know, guys, you know, I think this is hopefully a learning lesson for Instacart, and maybe they'll change. I don't know. And definitely, I don't want to be on here too long because I don't want to be here because it's getting kind of late. But, you know, I think that now there are going to be people that are going to be watching them, you know. And so I just kind of feel like now that it's been out in the open, customers are going to want to expect more. And I think that if they don't see change, they're going to end up leaving the platform and end up going to Shipt or something like that. That's what I think, you know. And I'm not saying Shipt is any better because I don't know. I'm not with Shipt or anything, but from my understanding, Shipt has its own platform. They have, you know, they code their own software. So, excuse me. So like, there really aren't too many bugs from like what I hear with Shipt. They don't have this kind of issue. But like I said, guys, Instacart uses many different platforms, like it's different third-party software. So like when they put it together, stuff happens. And so it very well could be a bug. It could be a bug, but I just think that it's just too odd for me. I think it's too odd because even like when shoppers were complaining some years ago about this, about tipping, and how customers couldn't tip or whatever, then Instacart, they changed it and added it on there, but it's like a small little link below that you can barely even see. And so to me, that was very deceptive. And so I think sometimes you gotta let people hang themselves, you know, and it's unfortunate that a lot of us rely on this, you know, as full-time income. Somebody said perhaps they got called out and had to do damage control. Possibly. That's possible. So, you know, guys, I'm going to check this email because everybody's saying they've gotten this email and I have not gotten anything. And maybe it'll come later. But I'm going to also check my spam box real quick before I go to see if I got it. Because I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, guys, I don't see the email. I wish somebody had it so I could read it on here, but you know, I'm not gonna do all that right now. So you guys probably have seen it and stuff like that. Someone said they received it at 7:02. All right, someone just said, may I say before you go, I enjoy watching your videos. I have my 20-year-old daughter watching for whatever answers she needs. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lily. Bless you. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, I haven't gotten the email yet. Hopefully when I get off of here, I can check my app. Maybe they sent it to my app, but normally if they send a message to the app, like it'll be like a pop-up. But you know, they have like this new thing now. They updated this stuff and now you don't get text messages, and so you get this beeping thing. And my app is messing up all day, literally from the time I got on the app this morning at 8 a.m. until I got off tonight. I was getting these pop-ups saying that you've missed, you know, you've missed the batch or has been unassigned, but I never got a pop-up. Like nothing. There's no alert, no nothing. It's been a mess. So I don't know. So I have to double check to see if I got any messages, because it could be some of these app updates. And so my thing is, before I go, guys, instead of them trying to fix this stuff, because we don't need no app update for something like this. Like, we don't need no pop-up message. The text messages were fine. I think they need to fix that whole thing with us picking hours, especially Sundays is probably the worst time to do that. I think that's something that they need to fix. Like, maybe offer some type of seniority to people who've been on, on the platform longer. Maybe like the first 90 days, give it to them first. And I don't know. They need to fix that hourly thing. The whole, with us picking hours, it's bad. I think they need to fix that. That's the most important thing for us, being able to pick hours fairly, and not being able to miss out. And it's you know what I mean? Because like some people do this full time. Some people do it part-time, but I think for those that do it full-time, it's kind of like slim pickings, I think, at most time. And so, Lila, you said you're in Tampa. When did you start? I think that's your name, Lila. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Lila, or something like that. So, yeah, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm actually reading October 2017. Okay. So you just recently started a couple of months ago. Yeah, a lot has changed, y'all. And so I don't know what to say to the new people anymore. You just kind of have to just ride it out. And so, yeah, if you guys are just starting, the rates aren't that great right now. And so here in Orlando, hi, Alex. Bless you. Oh, I remember you, Alex. You were you have sent me a comment on Facebook. I remember. So the rates in Orlando are like $4 and some change. Like, I'm not joking. They used to be like $7. Like, if I were to go out to do an order that was maybe like 20 items, for instance, like 20 items, the base pay is like maybe $425, $435, and for like 20 items, I might get like maybe $5 or something. So I might walk away with less than $10. It's crazy, y'all. But before that, I would probably walk away with like $20. So it looks like I'm getting paid half of what I would normally make. And so, it's crazy, y'all. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys get a chance to read these articles, because this live chat is 26 minutes long. So if you guys are watching this video after the fact, once again, this is live. Forgive me for it being so long, but usually live videos are long like that. And so hopefully this will help you guys, especially if you're new. And so for those of you guys who are brand new to the app, to Instacart, then you guys now know that, yeah, tips are missing. And there are customers who are being honest, who are validating that they have, hi, Abel, who are validating that they are tipping us, but it's not being shown up. Now, like I said before, there are people who say that they tip and they don't. They're not telling the truth. So it's hard to decipher, but I know my tippers. Like, I know people who I always, deliver to, and my stuff is gone. Like, my tips are gone. So it's hard to say at this point. So hopefully this will help y'all. And, you really can't accuse a customer of lying either, because, maybe they did tip and maybe it's not there. And you can't also accuse Instacart all the time either, because it could be the fact that the customer didn't tip. So it's hard to say at this point, but we shall see. So if somebody can do me a favor, if you guys are listening, like, if somebody can please forward me that email. Somebody said they got it on the app and they got an email. I haven't gotten either one of them. So if you can, forward me that email to theblesseddriver@gmail.com. And it's with 2 D's. So it's theblesseddriver@gmail. If you can, just forward that to me so I can see it, because I haven't gotten it yet. And I would love to see what they have to say about that. I don't think some people got it just yet. And it also depends. I think they had the processing times or something like that. But normally when they send out messages, everybody gets them all in unison. So yeah. So guys, I hope this helped y'all. And I'm so glad that you guys came on here to vent, to share your thoughts and your opinions and stuff. So hopefully Instacart will change for the better. And so also what will help if you guys send them emails, send them messages, send them feedback, because that's what they want, allegedly, if things change. And so also with them this whole picking hours thing, because they're supposed to be fooling around with us being able to get on and get off and stuff like that. And so I don't know. Hopefully that'll change and stuff like that. So I would love to see how much money that they owe me, because I know that they owe me like at least couple $100, if not more. I know Instacart owes me more than that. And also maybe start emailing them guys about increasing the base pay, because if they're getting that much money from investors, there should be no reason for them to drop our pay. And if they're dropping our pay because people aren't paying the service fee because they're tipping us, then they need to explain that to us. They need to tell us that they shouldn't just cut our pay and say that it's competitive rates. I don't want to hear about I don't care. I want my money. So, just be fair and be honest, and stop hiring so many people, and just pay people what they're worth and what they're valued. Because if not, I think things are going to flip over, and customers are going to start to lose their trust in Instacart. And then what's going to happen is they're going to end up losing their business to, I think, Shipt and probably other local grocery, because, you know, like I said, there's other local grocery delivery companies that do just as well. I've said that before. And they don't have any problems. They don't have problems like this. They don't steal people's tips. They don't steal people's money. They don't overcharge folks. What it is what it is. And so, you know, that's just what it is, guys. So yeah, hopefully this helped y'all. Any questions, any comments before I go? I'm getting ready to bounce because it's been almost 30 minutes and I want to stop it here. I don't want to be on here too long. So I apologize for you guys that have probably watching this video after the fact. I know it's kind of long, but someone just said maybe the driver should do some test purchases tip and ask the driver, ask about it if they got it. Some people have, like some people have done that. Like I've heard some shoppers to do that before. Like I've seen that in the group, like in some groups, people have done that. So, only one way to find out. And so, you know, and also, as I said before, guys, start your own business. You know, that's the best way to do it because I've been working on some things privately behind closed doors. And so that's the only thing you can do. You know, it's either kind of thug it out like most of us been doing or try to do something different. And so anyway, guys, I hope this helped y'all. I'm getting ready to get off of here. God bless y'all. Have a great night and send me that email. Peace.